I'm telling you right.
But
Yeah.
now you get out of it. You know what I mean? There's a
Yeah.
part of ownership, and I think because of how I started so young,
Un
so
carajito con una idea.
in my mom's house at 21, I was
dónde?
working 2 jobs.
I need to know this building. ¿Dónde tú estabas metido cuando inventaste esta vaina?
I was in the projects, living with my
dónde?
moms.
Manhattan?
In Manhattan. Yeah, single parent. Didn't tell my mother about it. She never knew until she saw it on TV. And by the time she saw it on TV, I'm moving out the house. And so,
Adiós, doña.
yeah. And so it was like that, and it was just crazy idea because I had done a short film, but it's not like there wasn't a Tribeca Film Festival. None of this existed, not even in the general market or Latinos. And you're talking about
Tribeca Film Festival didn't exist yet?
No, we started as a collective in 98, 99.
You are a pioneer.
Is when it happened. 2000 was the first festival. So the way it happened, I had made this short film, and I, believe it or not, Sergio George was one of my guys who had done some support with me back in the day, and it was a short film. I was selling candy. I was doing whatever to raise money for this short. I got screwed over, when it came time to release it and all of that, but what I realized is there was such a tribe of Black and Latino creatives, and back then, the independent film scene in New York was on fire. I mean, it still is, but it was like lightning fire. And so it was easy to network and build with people and make the content. And then something clicked in my mind that what if there was a place or an opportunity for folks like me? I knew I couldn't be an anomaly. I couldn't be by myself. I knew that there was other Latinos that existed that wanted to learn about this business. But it came out at in an interesting time where people were looking at us as the next big thing. And so we were in Time magazine.
The Latin explosion?
The Latin
Remember
explosions
that?
when it happened.
I remember.
So Ricky Martin was about to come up.
Jennifer
all
Lopez.
Of this, all of that. And so there was an industry that was hungry on us, but Latinos didn't own anything. And you had an industry that was really curious about us, but there was a lack of knowledge that I felt like we had in the business space. So for me, it's like, well, how do we equip ourselves of behind the business of show? How do we educate these studios to what the culture is producing? And how do we build audiences for the work? How do we make it accessible? It doesn't matter if you're in the Bronx. It doesn't matter if whatever your income level is. If you're really serious about this business, then this is the place for you to be.